Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Today's a really late Wizard101 video, or I guess depending on your time zone, very early Wizard101 video. And that's mainly because there's a new patch and I kind of want to discuss everything that's going in the patch. So for people that have seen my previous videos, this could probably help them out a bit and just help out some players that don't understand what the patch was or anything like that. So I kind of want to do videos like this whenever there's a new patch. I'll try to go over it, or whenever I see the patch notes, I'll just discuss what's everything that's going on. But if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. And let's get into the patch notes for today's, I guess, patch. So the main issues that were discussed was there's some skeleton keys that they changed, there's some guilds and raids, and some also some spells and some PvP changes. So we'll start with skeleton keys because I feel like that's like the main topic that I saw within this patch note. Is Lady Stonegaze can no longer crash the game when someone turns into stone. So for some reason, people were telling me this too whenever they saw my video on the Lady Stonegaze of me being able to, I guess, like 2-round it essentially, or 3-round it. Basically, whenever people started to hit and then they would turn to stone, it would crash their game, and I wouldn't know why it would do that, because it didn't happen for me in the video, and the couple times I did run it, it never happened to me, but people have been experiencing it and were telling me on stream as well. So that is now patched, but we don't know if the cheat that, or the cheese that I made a video about, is still in play, because what Wizard101 likes to do is they'll have some patch notes, but they won't tell you sometimes, which is kind of funny. I've seen this happen with multiple games, and I wouldn't doubt that they're doing the exact same thing as well. So just remember, I'm just going whatever's on the patch notes, and then later today or probably tomorrow I'll go and double check all the key bosses and see if all the cheeses still work, and I'll update you guys on that as well. But just as a note, if you guys are following the Aquila boss, that little crash hopefully is now fixed for you guys. They also fixed an issue with mid-round entry on Drowned Dan Skeleton Key boss. I'm assuming that's the thing where he kept on bugging out with his aura. That's happened to me a bunch of times, but I feel like there was another glitch, but I never had, if it was a different glitch, I never had it happen to me, but if it's the aura one, I know exactly what the one they're talking about. Also, they updated High Lore Magus, which is basically lore master key boss, feint cheat properly to identify mass feint. So I guess I have to redo the video of one phasing lore master, because you can't do that anymore technically if mass feint doesn't work. We might be able to do it with a different strategy, maybe an item. You can probably do it with the full team, and you just need another fire that can backdraft instead of feint, and that would basically solve the entire problem. If I'm gonna be honest, if somebody can backdraft, so we'll have 2 different backdrafts, one item card and one potent, and we'll still one phase lore master. So who knows, I'll probably do an updated video on that as well. Now this is the main content that they added. So they added new ways of getting gold keys, because a lot of the community was really hoping, like, dude, please, like, add some new ways of getting gold keys, because a lot of people were complaining. I was still complaining, many content creators were complaining, because they didn't want to be forced to do beast moon or decathlon. So they added some stuff to get keys. So the current way of getting keys is beast moon, decathlon. Just sometimes whenever you do a skeleton key boss, there's a chance of you getting a gold key. Raids, of course, and the battle pass, which I knew that the battle pass was going to be in play. It's not in the current one, it'll probably be in the next one. We just don't know where or how many keys, because if it's just one key, I'm going to be disappointed, and I feel like it is going to be one key. If it isn't more than one key, it's gonna be sad. It's really gonna be sad for people. I don't want to have 7 scrolls of fortune again. I don't want to recreate that video, but we'll just have to wait and see. So the 4 new ways that they added was PvP crafting, spiral showcase, spiral scene, and daily assignments. So if you guys have your daily assignments, it should be in the 15th one, because they just implemented it in there as well. So you guys will be able to see that later down the line whenever you guys are on your 15th day. So whenever I get close to mine, I guess I'll start doing my daily assignments just for the sake of the videos, and I'll let you guys know whenever I get to day 15, and I'll put like a clip on YouTube or something, or like a YouTube short, so you guys can see if I actually do get a gold key from here. Also, if you guys are pretty close to day 15 already, let me know in the comments below if you guys are pretty close, or if you guys did get a gold key from there, because no one knows right now. The patch notes and the patch just finished like not too long ago, so I wanted to get a video quickly on this so people can understand what the patch notes are. The other thing is PvP crafting. So I saw this right when the patch notes were finished. I immediately went to go check. I even left a marker. That's how much I wanted to see this. So you can go to this vendor right here. He's basically in front of the PvP arena, and if you go to crafting, you know, you guys can craft like your PvP gear or whatever, but now you can actually craft gold skeleton keys. So you get 30 bronze medals, 14 harmonious medals, and 1 balance medal. So I don't know how often you are going to be able to craft these, because like I said, I don't do PvP. I'm planning to do PvP down the line. I am going to level up my balance and have some fun with that, but this is what it is. People who do PvP, let me know if this is pretty easy or pretty hard, if it's worth it, because I have no clue right now, because I don't do PvP. So let me know. The other thing that they added was Spiral Showcase and Spiral Scene. Those you can't see right now. You just have to wait for the event, because currently it's just Prep Promenade. So we'll probably get a Spiral Showcase or Spiral Scene down the line, and you guys will be able to see if they are going to be implemented. It'll probably be in the middle reward. It might just be 1 key. In my opinion, it will be 1 key, but I would be really surprised if it's more than 1 key. And then at that point, people are just going to start doing these events on multiple characters, which I did last year. So if it's for the gold key, I don't mind having my 7 characters do the Pet Promenade, or do a Spiral Showcase / Spiral Scene on every character just for a gold key. I don't think it's that bad. At least it's an easy key. I'm not complaining, especially if you're doing all your characters. It's a free key. I wouldn't complain, unless they change the challenges or the activities. Then we'll have a talk. But so far, I can't really show you information on the Spiral Scene / Spiral Showcase, but it will be like somewhere in the middle, I would assume. And that's it for the key part. So just for the key section, that's it. For guilds and raids, they improved the UI timing when a guild invite appears. So there's been a couple issues with the guilds. I was going to do a video later on discussing all the issues, but luckily the patch beat me to it. But I'll go over everything in the patch notes real quick, and we'll talk about all the issues that I was experiencing. So they improved the UI timing when you get a guild invite. The Battlegate portal should now remain open more predictably, which needed to be fixed. Raid pet token can now be reliably collected. Resolved issues where certain cantrips were able to be cast in combat, and resolved a rare crash when creating a venture party. So there is some stuff that they haven't added in here that I've had issues with, or I've seen people have issues with, and that's going through the gate and completely crashing. It's not on the list, so I would assume it might be within the patch notes, but just not on there, you know, because sometimes, like I said, they do update stuff but don't always write it in the patch notes. So hopefully it's fixed. I mean, you guys let me know. I'll check people's streams and see all the people who've been doing raids, and hopefully that's fixed, because I know a lot of people have been complaining that they've been crashing whenever they go through the battle gate. But the adventure party stuff, I haven't had any issues, so I would assume that's why it's called a rare crash, because I'm always like in an adventure party every so often, and I've never had an issue. But I have seen the issues with people going into battle and casting cantrips in the fight, which is weird. So I'm glad that's kind of fixed. It didn't seem like that buggy. It just felt like you just were finishing your cantrips at the same time. But hey, you're multitasking. I didn't mind it, but I guess that's fixed. And I guess the Battlegate stuff, thankfully for all the people who do raids, this will be fixed. So hey, more power to you guys. And then the last thing is the PvP changes. So they lowered the Maycast rates for the Shadowforged weapons in PvP. So those are like the ones that have like the Maycast rebirth, stuff like that, which I wouldn't know about, because all I watch is 150 PvP, and I usually just tend to watch whatever's the max level PvP. So I don't tend to see people rock Shadowforged weapons. So I'm surprised people are still rocking that, probably for Exalted Beef or some other thing. But it makes sense. Also, which is the main thing for PvP, they made further adjustments to the Troll spell elemental minion path. So I can actually check this, because I do have a myth. He is questing in Lemuria, but I do have Troll, so we can actually see the spell element path, and maybe I might see something different that you guys might catch an eye to, and you know, we can compare, because I've seen some videos on this So they did, it looked to me, it looks exactly the same that I saw like a couple days ago. And you still do the hit and you summon a minion, and then this one you hit summon a minion, it's +1 pip. So people just have to test it out, and probably Sauce will make a video, probably some other PvP content creators will be talking more in depth about this, because I can't tell you guys yes or no when it comes to this. But apparently this was updated, and we'll just have to wait and see, because all I know is it was spamming fairy at one point and was out. Now it's like an actual myth minion, so I don't know what they did to it now. So they just adjusted its AI, and they also adjusted its spell deck. So people will do some tests, or like there's probably even people doing it right now for all I know, but people will definitely test this out and see what's in the minion's hand. I don't want to do further testing on this because this is like PvP stuff, so I will just stray away from that so until the time comes. But that's basically everything that's in this update. Was hoping for a little bit more, but honestly I don't mind it, and there's probably some secret patches that happened in there, and whenever I get a stone or a gold key, I will definitely try out all the key bosses one more time and see if they actually updated something within it. So keep up to date, definitely leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff if you guys want to see those videos down the line. And hope you guys enjoyed the little, I guess, update regarding the patch. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.